What is going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome back to another episode of NHL Tips and Tricks. I believe this is episode number 11, and we're going to be doing this a little bit different here. We're going to be doing another HUD episode, and it's going to be how to make pucks. And so the first way to do this is playing games, but not playing games online. Playing tournament games offline, well, not offline, but you know what I mean, are fairly good. Now, the one I like to play the most would be the Pro Cup, just because, you get a decent multiplier for it. But the reason why, I keep a lot of my, players is because I can play in these little cups like the Jets Cup here. And a lot of people don't realize how many pucks you can get from these, especially during double puck time. I get an average of 9,000 per tournament for these, and it's overall, just pretty fun to kind of play. And yeah, so that's one way you earn pucks. You can earn pucks, and generally, they're fairly easy. They're not too hard. The other way is I have just enough pucks for it, I think. So we're going to go and we're going to trade piles empty. We're going to go and we're going to do something that I've been doing, and I kind of call it farming, for lack of a better term. So all we're going to do is we're just going to buy a whole bunch of bronze packs here, and all you do is you just buy them, you list them, and you sell them, and you can get some pretty good stuff out of them. But pretty much you quick sell anything, you quick sell all your injuries, unless you want to keep them. You quick sell all your, like training cards, unless they're +3 shot, +3 skate or above, +3 hands or above, and then everything else has to be kind of +5 and above. Yeah, but you can get some pretty good cards in this. In these, you can get assistant captain's cards, which are, I think they're $1,000. I believe you can get $1,000 for them. So, speaking of the devil, that's hilarious. But pretty much all you do is you just buy a whole bunch of these, and yeah, gonna buy a whole bunch, and I'll definitely show you kind of how good they are. I think I opened up 11 packs a while ago just to kind of tally everything and see what you get out of them. And it turns out I got 44 contracts, obviously, a couple like +5 shot in one of them, so that's a fairly good card to get. And then like nothing major outside of the +5 shot. So and the rest of the contracts, and that'd be 66,000 pucks, and I finished with 11K. So this is a $5,000 profit, or 5,000 puck profit. Now that took pretty much what I'm doing here. It takes about 2 or 3 listings, but as long as you keep it going at the right time of day, generally speaking, you're gonna get 5K pucks, at least 3K, 3 to 5K, and you can do this in pretty much an hour or so. And if you get that assistant captain's card like I did there, you're pretty much going to get an extra 1,000, which is always helpful. And they kind of what helped me break packs. So yeah, anyways guys, it's pretty much it. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna actually open the rest of these. I just on another topic of hut packs. This will be in a separate video. A lot of people, it'll probably be in another one today. And a lot of people have been asking me, like saying I've been getting really lucky and stuff, but with my hut pulls. But I have a bit of a secret with them, about how to get better ones, and it's pretty cool. It's not something you'd really think about doing, and yeah, it's fairly solid. And it worked in 12, so it'll work in 13 is what I kind of figured out, and it's paid off for me so far. I've gotten 6 Team of the Year players, or 5, or think we're at 5 from polls, and then yeah, so we've pulled 5, and then we have 4 on my roster, and that's pretty cool if you ask me. Yeah, so as we go ahead and we open up these, like as you can see, not getting anything huge, but just another little quick tip with Hut. I know I mentioned this in the long video of how to build a team in about, I forget how long it was. It wasn't very long, but it's kind of how to build a team in roughly, I want to say, what was it? It was in roughly 3 hours. You can build a team from scratch, and a decent one at that. So I will link that in the description below for sure. It's a fairly good video if you're new to Hut. And then I will be having a few videos coming out this week. The main one being better pulls from packs, which will be up later today, hopefully. And yeah, so anyways guys, as we round out these last 3 contracts here, we're gonna go ahead and list them. So let's go ahead and let's swap over to the trade pile here. So now I'm left with, so that was like 4,000 pucks for the I guess maybe I didn't open 11 for 6,000, I don't know, but there's a little over 4,000 for those. And so what you do is you just go ahead and you list them. This is how I list them. So you go 200, 250 for 10 games, same for 9 games, and you just list them. 152s for 7s, 152, and you just go ahead and you list them all at once, because you pretty much control that corner of the market at that given time. 8s you can either go 200, 250, or 152. I normally go 152 on them because they sell for 200 more, and that's kind of what I'm going for, is just quick sales here. And yeah, you should be good. So you have around 30 contracts if they go for 150 each. 150 each. Let's go to this one a little bit different. 150 each is actually 30 would be 4,500, which is more than what I spent on the packs. And you do have a lot that'll go for 2. So at the worst you break even, and even at the worst than that, you get a whole bunch of contracts for your players on your team. It's pretty cool. Like, you can never run out, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, so this is pretty much all you do. You just go through and you list all of them, kind of at the prices you're seeing here. 12 games I go 253 because they're a little bit different. And then anything special like an assistant captain's card, we'll list this at 1,000, and we'll put it at 1,750. Could go for more, but yeah, like anything special like a +5 shot or something, you just list it above the price that like you can quick sell it for, so 50 pucks. And yeah, so that's pretty much all you do. And like there, that's a good example. Just list it for 50 because odds are someone will probably buy it for that, and you're still better off than what you would have been discarding it. And yeah, so as we're rounding up here on the end here, so that's everything. Those are 30 cards. Like I said, I'll probably be in the positive fairly after an hour or so. And yeah, as always guys, if this helped you out in any way, shape, or form, please leave a like. And this is probably one of the fastest ways, other than price locking, to gain or playing the market, to consistently gain pucks. So yeah, as always guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy, and peace.